One of the things that I do is try to live my best life in tribute to this person who made that decision to be a donor. When I found out I tested positive, I honestly didn't believe them. I didn't believe them because, again, I wasn't sick. I didn't have a headache. There was nothing happening with me. The only reason I went for medical attention was because I wanted to get VA coverage. At that time, I didn't feel sick. I didn't even have a headache. So I kind of argued, I'm not sick. I don't have hepatitis C. I asked the question, how do you get it? And there wasn't a definite answer of how you get it. And I finally came to the conclusion, it doesn't matter how you got it. You have it. Now let's deal with it. There was only one treatment for hepatitis C at that time, and it was a drug called interferon. Interferon was not very successful, and interferon was doing some strange things to people. I didn't want to go through that, so I put that off probably for 5 years, for 6 years. And I'm still not sick, but I knew that was the only treatment for hepatitis C. So I tried the treatment, and for me, it didn't work. I was being monitored, and we did find liver cancer. I think we found liver cancer around 2012. And we cured the liver cancer. It was a procedure called liver ablation. And so that was taken care of. And that's when we began to talk about, we might want to think about a liver transplant. When I talked to my doctor about the liver transplant, that was really very, very new to me. I didn't know anyone who had had a liver transplant or any transplant whatsoever. I didn't know anything about transplants. But the key to me was my doctor said, do you want to live? And if you want to live, then we need to talk about this liver transplant. I'm really full of anticipation. I'm nervous because now I'm beginning to feel a little bit of the effects of the hepatitis C. The thing about hepatitis C, I was running out of energy. My energy level started to fall. I was very tired lots of times. And one of the big problems with me, my body was always racked with cramps. So I was going back and forth from Winston-Salem to Richmond, still going through qualifying to get on the list. And at the same time, I was having a major problem with edema. My body was just swelling up with fluid. So I'd have to go to the hospital to have this fluid drawn from my body. My health began to fall because I come to find out what was happening. My liver was shutting down at that time. During the surgery for the liver transplant, my blood pressure fell too low for too long. So that caused kidney damage. So my kidneys shut down. So I went on to dialysis during the time that I was recovering in the hospital. And I was on dialysis for about 19 months. And most of the time when I went home from dialysis, I was just too drained. I was too tired to do anything. I didn't have any energy. Even on the days that I was off, dialysis for me was 3 days a week. The days that I was off, I still didn't have very much energy. I didn't have very much life. I didn't want to do anything. So when I got a kidney transplant, the quality of my life improved 1,000%. Before my challenges with hepatitis C, as I worked in the cruise industry, I found my niche in life. I found what I was supposed to do in life. And now that I have the transplant, I had the second chance at life, I again feel like I found what I'm supposed to do. I was someone who didn't know anything about transplant. I absolutely nothing about transplant. But transplant saved my life. If I didn't get this liver transplant, I wouldn't be alive today.